Biennale, taking you through some of the things people are talking about and some of the stuff they're sharing around the world on Newsfeed today. Rihanna becomes the first black woman to launch a luxury fashion line. The internet's losing its mind. Moby wrote a story about Natalie and then Natalie questioned its veracity online. The internet munched on popcorn. And Banksy posts a video calling out the Venice Biennale in a very Banksy way. And top of our newsfeed, Riri, or Miss Robin Rihanna Fenty. She's launched an eponymous fashion line and becomes the first black woman to do so. Now, it's a significant moment for the industry and the culture, and it's a good time to use a term I dislike, game-changing. Here's Adama.
She's done it once, and she's done it again. Rihanna is about to become a major player in fashion. Following the massive success of her beauty brand Fenty in 2017, the 31-year-old Barbadian singer has teamed up with French luxury goods giant LVMH. They're launching a new fashion line by the same name. She's the first black woman to do so.
I get excited about just all of the possibilities that can happen within a frame like this. I've never done something like this high-end, and with a team this big and bad. I mean, LVMH is like, they're a machine. It's a monster of a machine. So working with them, you can only expect the best.
LVMH is counting on Rihanna's social media credentials, as Girl Riri has 70.5 million followers on Instagram alone. Rihanna is followed almost as much for her style as her music. And she's already worked with other labels like sportswear brand Puma. But building her own fashion house with LVMH will take Rihanna's business ventures to another level, and perhaps bring the luxury lifestyle to a different audience. Fenty's first pop-up store in Paris opens on Friday, while the website will launch at the end of May.
Now, Adrien Pegon is a fashion industry expert based in Paris. He told us how consumers are likely to respond to Rihanna's new line.
Nielsen, the advice company, launched a survey in which black people were buying 9 times more makeup than, let's say, white people in the US. And Rihanna's Fenty beauty brand was a success. I mean, she sold at Harvey Nichols like 1 foundation per minute, which was amazing. And now the thing is, Rihanna sold for $500 million for Fenty Beauty last year. And now she has the financial means of LVMH to launch something big. But I think she's going to have a higher price point for the brand, given that t-shirts will carry for 200 euros and she will have outerwear for up to 1,100 euros. So maybe it's going to be slightly more expensive and her regular customer base might be a bit alienated by the price. But I think they thought about it and she's going to have something quite big coming for her business. When Ablo got appointed, he was a black man in a mostly white industry. It was a big milestone for the industry. And now a black woman who calls herself thick and who's not apologetic for being black and a woman is at the helm of a, let's say, big fashion brand and working for the biggest luxury conglomerate in the whole world. It's going to be a big signal for black people and also for women that they can take the lead and that they can, let's say, face the racism in the industry and get to where they need to. I mean, maybe she got that because she's famous, but it's worth knowing that she's black. And in the industry, besides Watang at Givenchy, you have Roustan at Balmain and Ablo at Louis Vuitton. She's part of the 4 black people that got something in a big luxury house. So yes, it's a very, very big thing.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the other things that caught our eye on social media. Taiwan has become the first government in Asia to allow gay people to get married. Ceremonies have been held in Taipei. It's a huge moment for the whole region, but there have been some conservative groups there who say they plan to protest against the decision to allow people of the same gender to marry the person that they love. Some Europeans living in the UK have been complaining on social media that they were unable to vote in the European elections. It seems a mix of incompetency and clerical error, but a few people from casting their ballots, they went on social media to amplify the problems they faced. And Harvey Weinstein's lawyers say they have reached a tentative settlement with some of the women who have accused him of sexual misconduct. The amount to be paid out will be $44 million. Now, Weinstein is a former Hollywood mogul who's been accused of sexual assault and harassment by 80 women. He denies all the allegations against him. Now, when they were first made, they formed the basis of the Me Too movement, a chance for women to tell their stories of sexual assault. But one man who was accused of such crimes in Australia, the actor Geoffrey Rush, has been awarded $1.9 million after winning a defamation case against a newspaper down there which printed allegations which were unfounded. And now a story that's garnering plenty of shares and comments. It stars a musician called Moby and the actor Natalie Portman. To Gaza now, and we revisit the families who had their homes and livelihoods destroyed by an Israeli airstrike. This is how they've been breaking fast during Ramadan.
Alhamdulillah. فينا بالشارع أخذوا كل شيء منا. ضحكة أولادنا أخذوها، لمتنا وجمعتنا أخذوها.
طبعا وهذا عمل إجرامي، يعني حرام، يعني ليش يدمر برج لمدنيين ويدمرنا إحنا ملناش ذنب، يعني إحنا ملناش ذنب، إحنا ناس مدنيين. أنا مستقبلي كله راح. أنا مش متوقع اللي بصير قاعد هذا، أنا مش مصدق.
كل مكان له ذكرى.
يعني أنا كنت حاطط مثلا الولد جايب أضواء يضوي في رمضان، يسوي حاجة حلوة، ناكل نفطر نعيش يعني زي هالناس ما بيعيشوا. ربنا هيك سبحان الله وتعالى القضاء والقدر تبعنا انه ابتلانا بهذا الشيء من اول يوم في رمضان. يعني رمضان هذا بده يكون في الشارع، يعني بدنا نعيشه.
الله لا يحرم حد من بيته، البيت هو الامان وهو السعاده وهو الراحه، لانه فعلا الانسان بدون بيت ملوش قيمه.
Next up, a film about a Turkish Paralympian called Sümeyye Boyacı and her dreams of becoming a world champion.
Ben Sümeyye Boyacı. bir hedefim var. Dünya şampiyonu olmak. 5 Şubat 2003 doğumluyum. Doğuştan 2 kolum olmadan doğdum. Bedensel engelimi ilk fark ettiğim zaman bunu anneme bir şarkı eşliğinde söylemiştim aslında. Hani kollar nerede, kollar, kollar. Annesi onu çok çok severmiş. Yüzmeye 5,5 yaşlarında annemin teşviğiyle başladım. En başlarda itiraf etmek gerekirse korkuyordum. Ama sonrasında o sabırla bana oyunlar eşliğinde öğretti. Çok söyleyen oluyordu, bu kız yüzmeyi bırakır, bünyesi izin vermez. Ondan dolayı ben daha çok hırslandım.
What a race this is going to be! It's going to be really close. Perales coming back all the time, but Boyachi will have to touch with her head, and she does touch with her head, and she is first place. This young lady, Sumi Boyachi, 15 years of age, she is the champion.
Aslında hiçbir başarı tesadüf eseri değildir. Arkasında çok büyük zorluklar, çekilmiş acılar vardır. Yakın hedeflerimden biri de 2019 Malezya Dünya Şampiyonası. Dünya Şampiyonası'nda yine ben birinci olacağım. Yine İstiklal Marşımızı herkese dinletip bayrağımızı göklere çıkartacağım.
To her. Let's go around the world now for some other stories you need to know this Friday. Facebook has admitted that 5% of users on the site are actually fake accounts. That's 119 million. And that number is increasing. It's up 4% from 6 months ago. Now, Facebook says it removed 3 billion accounts before they became active and took down 7.3 million pieces of hate speech. That was also an increase on the 6 months prior. Now, the fact the numbers are going up shows us the scale of the problem the social network faces, and also that there is a look and ye shall find situation going on. They are looking for more problematic material than they were before. It's not necessarily that there's more hate speech being put out there, but it could be. The southern Patagonia ice field in Chile has split in two, a stark symbol of the warming of our planet. The 12,000 square kilometre glacier has been affected by warmer winters and hotter summers. Scientists say that now this thing is fractured, it will continue to do so. 3 people have died on the tallest mountain in the world. A spell of good weather gave a window for those who'd paid to climb Everest this year the chance to get to the top. The victims died in what's called the death zone, located above 8,000 meters. There was a queue of people waiting to get to the summit, forcing people to wait in the death zone. And this is part of a ship called the Clotilda. It carried 110 people from Benin to the United States in 1860 and is thought to be the last slave ship to take part in the transatlantic trade. It was found in the mud of the Mobile River in Alabama. Some of the people who survived that journey hoped to return to Africa at the end of the US Civil War, but were unable to, and founded a place called Africatown, which survives to this day. It's hoped that part of the ship will be displayed there. And last up, street artist Banksy has posted this video to his Instagram showing his latest work. The picture shows Venice's famous Grand Canal overwhelmed by a cruise ship. Now, it's a commentary on the fact that the floating city has been relentlessly over-touristed. It's great and a bit subversive, just Banksy's style. He set up the display during the city's Biennale, along with a note wondering why he'd never been invited to the prestigious art event. That will do from the Newsfeed team. Reach out to me with your questions, comments, complaints and suggestions. You'll find me at Kamali Melbourne. You'll find us 24/7 on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Follow, subscribe and add. See you again very soon.